To our successors, we leave no money, only waste, debt, and the deepest cuts of modern times. To the young people of Britain, we leave 1 in 5 of you without work. To pensioners, we bequeath you lower pensions. We reduce the value of pension funds by billions. In 13 years, we have wasted the inheritance left to us. We have spent and spent and spent again, and every man, woman and child will have £22,300 to pay for our profligacy. We have taken your hard-earned money and wasted it. We leave Britain a bigger deficit than France, Germany and Japan, greater than Greece, Italy and Portugal. We leave 2.47 million of you without a job. With more time, we could have done more. We leave no apology, no regret, no comfort, and not an ounce of contrition. We leave you years of painful and difficult decisions. This is our legacy to you.
Speak to the Prime Minister, David Cameron, who joins us from the Conservative Party conference.
We're here in Birmingham for the first day of the Conservative Party conference, and we've been talking about how we can do the right thing for the hard-working majority. We've announced we're tackling the rising cost of living by extending the council tax freeze in England for a 3rd consecutive year. We're capping rail fare increases, putting the brakes on unrelenting price rises, and keeping more money in people's pockets. And we don't think it's fair that the fines from scandal-hit banks go back into the banking industry. That's why we're directing £35 million from banking fines this year to supporting our armed forces, veterans and their families. Our message is clear. We're on the side of the strivers, the people who work hard and want to get on. It's the end of day 2 here in Birmingham. It's been an important day for setting out how we'll continue to deliver a fairer and more prosperous Britain. The positive news is that already the deficit has been reduced by 25% and that 1 million new private sector jobs have been created. We've said we're on the side of the people who work hard and want to get on, and we're here to prove it.
We modern Conservatives represent all those who aspire, all who work, save and hope, all who feel a responsibility to put in and not just take out. Whether it's the owner of the corner shop, staying open until midnight to support their family, or the teacher prepared to defy her union and stay late to take the after-school club, or the commuter who leaves home before the children are up, comes back long after they've gone to bed because they want a better life for them. They are all part of one nation working together to get on. That is the nation we represent.
We support those who aspire, but we also want to help those who need it the most. This afternoon, Ian Duncan-Smith made it clear how he's willing to take the bold decisions to ensure that in Britain, work always pays.
Gone must be the days when governments spent money to buy their way out of a problem. For you don't cure drug dependency by parking addicts on methadone. You don't help someone who is ill by putting them on a sickness benefit and forgetting about them. You don't help family stability by paying families to live apart. You don't support pensioners by penalizing them when they save, and you don't cure benefit dependency by giving people money to do nothing. That's not welfare, it's unfair, and we are going to change it.
Britain can deliver world-class schools, the best hospital care, and the safest and strongest communities. Today, Michael Gove showed his commitment to delivering a school system where every parent has the choice they need and every teacher has the authority they need.
I want teaching to be a much more respected profession in this country. But at the moment, the general secretaries of some trade unions are making it very difficult for me. They're saying that teachers shouldn't do what drew them into the classroom in the first place, which is devote themselves to children. And I have a simple message to those union general secretaries. Don't let your ideology hold back our children. The most important theme in my speech was just to make sure that every child gets a great education. I just wanted to stress that we don't yet have enough good schools, and in particular, poorer children tend to go to poorer schools, and that's something that we need to address as rapidly as possible.
The NHS is our most valuable national asset. We're right to be proud of the dedicated staff that work tirelessly to provide high-quality care. And today, Jeremy Hunt showed that we will always support them in this.
And while we're talking about the challenges of an ageing population, we also need to face up to some hard truths about how we're going to pay for social care. I'm proud that next year's Care and Support Bill will mean that no one is forced to sell their house in their lifetime to pay for care. That's a historic change.
There's always a lot more than just speeches. For example, our Startup Hub provides a great opportunity for entrepreneurs to showcase their ideas for new business in Britain.
I run Better Breeze Loungery, a glamorous loungewear company, so I'm trying to steer people away from sweatpants and hoodies and into something more glamorous. So hopefully I'll get a few more sales from this.
Our reforms are about supporting enterprise and aspiration. And just as small businesses are working hard to promote their ideas in our Startup Hub, today we demonstrated how we're doing what's right to help people, the strivers who want to get on in life.
We are trying to make sure this country makes the transition into a more competitive world. So I think we've got that point across, but of course the PM will get it across very well in the closing speech.
Right. A bit nervous, worried a bit my voice is going to hold out, but I'm looking forward to it actually. Once you know you're going out there, I want to get on with it.
How was the curry last night?
It was great. I had a Balti chicken boona, I had a sag paneer, a small naan, and a pilau rice. And don't tell anyone, but I had 2 Cobra beers. Line 1, rule 1 of being a Conservative is that it's not where you come from that counts, it's where you're going. He's been led by the daughter of a grocer, the son of a music hall performer, by a Jew when Jews were persecuted, by a woman when women were sidelined. We don't look at the label on the tin, we look at what's in it. Let me put that another way. We don't preach about one nation but practice class war. We just get behind people who want to get on in life. They call us the party of the better off. No, we're the party of the want to be better off, those who strive to make a better life for themselves, and we should never be ashamed of saying so. Let us here in this hall, here in this government, together in this country, make this pledge. Let us build an aspiration nation. Let us get Britain on the rise. Deficit paid down, tough decisions taken, growth fired up, aspiration backed all the way. We know what it takes to win in the tough world of today, to win for all our people, to win for Britain. So let us get out there and do it.
This election isn't a beauty contest. This is about what's best for you, your family, and your country, and who you really trust to look after them for the next 5 years. But it only takes around 60 seconds to cast your vote in a polling station. 60 seconds to protect the economy. 60 seconds to protect your jobs. 60 seconds to protect the services your family relies on. And a lot is at stake during those 60 seconds. Now, you might think the Liberal Democrats are worth a try. After all, what harm could it do? Well, it can do a lot of harm. The Conservatives would give a massive tax break worth £200,000. After tomorrow, you have one of the most important decisions you'll make in years. Everything you've worked for could be put in jeopardy. This is not a time to sit around and do nothing. Over the last 5 years, I've travelled to countries where people don't have a fair vote. I know what a precious thing it is. Please, don't waste it. Use it. Get up, get out, and vote.